Hello. In the spirit of Halloween, I've got two spooky hands that I played in a 1-2 no limit cash game last night. Both of these hands are sure to give you the shivers. Let's hop in. You're not gonna believe this, but in this first hand, we're stuck. And we're not exactly playing the best poker of our lives. You can see that we have a 1-2 no limit game. We look down at a 9-5 offsuit. On the button, we go ahead and get scared, but we decide to limp. And then the big blind makes it $12. Our horror story continues as several people, just about dropped the dog. Several people call in front of us, and instead of folding pre, we decide to call as well. There's a $64 pot. An ace, an 8, and a 6 come down. We face a check, another check, one more check, and one more check. And wisely, or unwisely as it turns out, we decide to check back. And the horror story turns into a story of love and achievement. We face a $20 bet and 2 calls, make it $90, and 1 fold, 2 folds. 153? No. All folds. This story ends up kind of happy after all. Let's hop into one that might be a little bit scarier for us. This next hand also comes to us from $1 and $2 no limit. Be sure in the comments to tell me how you would have played it instead. Alright, we look down on the button with a very slow computer. Very slow. This isn't a computer exactly, is it? A queen of hearts, a queen of diamonds. There's some early position limps. We like to see that. Maybe the story of this hand won't be as scary as we thought it would after all. We make it $15. What else could be expected? Are we being lured into the trap? There are some callers. No limp races this far. The only thing scary about that was how bad I can't talk. And first card, a queen. Huh. We face some checks. I don't think our opponent's ranges are strong enough at this point to bet. We slow play a little bit. Start of any good horror story. A queen or a king on the turn. Face 2 checks again. We like to bet half pot and get a call. This is where the nightmare begins. We face the ultimate scare card on the river and a bet of $30. Now guys, in this spot, I actually went ahead and ran some numbers, and I know people aren't crazy about them, but as crazy as it seems, our opponent actually is going to arrive at the river with between 60% and 70% tens here. So I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but I really thought I had to think over this decision a little bit. Ultimately, what swung me at the end of it was that the opponent took a little bit to put the card, put his bet in, and then we got one strong physical tell, and I really acted on it. The opponent went ahead, and after throwing in the bet, took about 5 seconds and did a very deep one of these, looked back at his cards. Now, I'm going to take this as a very strong indication that when you see somebody look back at their cards like that, they are never looking back at a bluff. And ultimately, as scary and as sad as it sounds, we decided to go ahead and do one of these, even getting 3-1. Alright, well I'm going to end the video there. Be sure to tell me all about this and what you would have done in the comments. I love to hear the feedback. If this was helpful, the video, or if it scared you on Halloween, go ahead and like and subscribe. Have a happy November, everybody. I'm signing off.